So this is a hip hinge. The goal of the exercise is to open up the back side of our lower body and to open up the front side of our upper body. So some people will need a ball between the legs. Only do this if I cue you, otherwise ignore the cues about the ball. So, in order to set up, we need to talk about our foot position. Most of our pressure is going to be in the big toe knuckle and on the inside aspect of our heel. Very important. After that, for the people that will be using the ball, we want to place this between our legs as close to our groin as possible. So I'm going to come in here, and we're going to give it to start like a 3 out of 10 squeeze. Now that I'm in this position, I'm going to have a soft bend in my knees. My hands are going to be on my belt line, and I'm not just sending my hips backward. I'm also thinking about sending them back and rolling them forward. Now that's the key, which we'll talk about in a little bit. So soft bend the knees, hands on the hips, send my hips back and let them rotate up. And we're only stopping when we feel the most amount of length through our glutes and tension through our hamstrings. From here, I'm going to push my feet through the ground, through my midfoot. So I straighten my knee and my hip at the same exact time. So now what I want you to think about is your sit bones, where your lower glute meets your upper hamstring. Get those sit bones pointing up high, back behind you. So soft bend the knees. I'm going to send my hips back. Sit bones can go up. Chest still nice and proud. My eyes are looking about 5 to 7 feet ahead of me. And I'm just going to push my feet through the floor. Now if I show you a back view, this is what we want. Notice my sit bones kind of at the end of my pockets here. I send them back and up. Sending my sit bones back and up make all the difference in the world. So, some common mistakes with this exercise is people will sacrifice their good position to round their spine. We're not trying to get depth, we're trying to get expansion or stretch through the glutes and tension through the hamstrings. So oftentimes I'll see something like this. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. We're not looking for that. We're still trying to keep our chest proud, because if we do this right, we're going to get our hips to roll forward, which is going to cause our chest to want to stay up. So let's go over everything one last time. Starting at the feet. Contact, inside heel, big toe knuckle. Knees, soft bend, hands around the hips. Eyes looking 5 to 7 feet ahead of us or where the floor meets the wall. Now, as I send my hips backwards, I'm getting those sit bones up and back, keeping my knees stacked over my ankles, and then I'm going to stop at the point where I feel a good stretch through my glutes and tension through my hamstrings. From here, I'm going to push through my midfoot to let my knee and hips straighten at the same time.